Well, well. Von Burgov's vassals are gathering, and it looks like a serious force. Sir Otto is clearly as good as his word.
Oh, you pooch.
My humble respects.
Good day.
Greetings to you, too! I'm a servant of Lord Capon. Who do you serve?
I'm the bailiff of the town of Turnov. And your lord... Ich hatte bereits das Vergnügen mit ihm. Ich bin froh, they did not hang him. That would have been an awful shame. Though mainly for him and all his family.
It was a mistake worthy of punishment.
As a bailiff, I know very well how to handle poachers. Aber ja, du hast recht. In the case of the Lord of Leipa, the law is on his side.
Really?
Aber ja, as nobility, he should have only paid a heavy fine for hunting animals in another lord's estate. Würde nicht be hanged like a common thief.
Why did you come to Trotsky?
As a bailiff, I have Lehendienst meines Herrn.
What was that?
Leibeigenschaft. Ich bin ein Vasall von Herrn Otto von Bergo.
So he summoned you to his castle?
Me and 20 men of our town militia. It seems there is some vermin running rampant on the estate. And it is high time someone wrung their necks.
Auf Wiedersehen, Mann.
Good day to you, friend. God be with you.
Excuse me.
May God give you health, sir.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday.
You're kidding. Who was it?
Some vagabond.
God rest his soul.
And get this, Miller Boschka says he was in the water at least a week, judging by the state of his body.
So what? Somebody did him in and chucked him into the water.
But the river there has a powerful current. The dead man had been floating down the river for at least a week.
Without anyone noticing?
Exactly. And that's not all. The dead man had a gold chain around his neck. Can you believe it? Someone bumped him off and didn't even rob him.
That is strange. I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Farewell for now.
Safe travels.
Look what I have for you.
I'm sorry.
How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you were surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Bollocks a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like.
What am I supposed to do then?
You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Oh, aye, the priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem.
Heartfelt prayer saved entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the whale. So don't tell me it can't help with a little thing like yours.
A little thing? So you're insulting me too now?
God grant you health.
Nothing to your liking, sir. What do you need, sir?
What do you... I'd like to do something about that.
Well,
How's this?
you really won't... Very well, then. Thank you, sir. And come again. You're up early.
Show me your ware.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
What do you... I'd like to do something... Do we have a deal?
You really won't... Very well, then. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Excuse me.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next.
And the one before that.
It's good for you. Pickled cabbage drives out the black bile and puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Saturn and Jupiter are in a bad constellation at the moment. That churns up the black bile and makes you ill.
Good day.
And what if I have? The other day he told me to give the cow the dark ale to drink. I know what you mean. You should have seen the text together. But if I told you...
No more to it than that, then.
What do you mean?
I was just wondering if maybe you'd taken a shine to me.
Even if I had, what of it? I have my own life, and you're
Yes.
just a common whore. Harder? I can hardly feel it.
Maybe next time then, sir.
Greetings. What would you like?
Is there any work around the castle I can help with?
Well, there's the issue with the demons.
Demons?
Quiet! I don't want to cause a panic, but yes, unfortunately. Once again, devils are wreaking havoc at Trotsky.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? But I suppose you could do it?
You want me to get involved with hell it's... At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times we're living in. War, bandits. The devil took advantage of the castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunately the spawn of hell shows up here from time to time.
Real life deep. I don't believe in that. Maybe you just have some...
Have you ever seen the castle? How God strikes the cliffs with lightning? I can see you're inexperienced. Pray it won't cost.
This'll be my first time. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creatures running around their kitchens. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering something of the sort. The good news is it's only 3 for now. We have to act quick.
What did you do about it in the past?
We usually cleansed the infested places, except for that one year when Sir Otto himself faced Lucifer in the...
Lord von Berghoff has my admiration, then. How long did they fight?
In any case, you'll have to ask Manietta and Berta, and then simply make sure. I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father Nicodemus will have something to say about it as well. The question is if you're...
I'm ready to scour the castle and try to chase those monsters away. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the castle, without anyone chasing me out?
Very well. You can move freely about the castle while completing this task, but don't stay any longer than necessary in otherwise forbidden areas. I'll let the guards and servants know discreetly. If anyone asks, tell them you have my permission.
You said something about a priest and an apothecary. Should I pay them a visit?
We've always used either holy water or... Which one would you prefer?
I reckon the holy water is more likely to work against demons.
If I recall, it was blessed by the bishop himself during... I believe you can do it. Should the demons attack you, just run away. But don't make too... God be with you.
Blessings to you.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demon.
Those monsters are back at last summer. We only... But they're leaving charred marks on my wooden...
Don't worry.
My eyes and ears aren't... Be on the lookout for... That's how the demons
All right. I'll keep it...
They're coming from the other side of the...
How should I deal with them?
Of course. You have to find 5 fireplaces. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little... And every 3rd drop...
I'll take care of it. I hope I can...
And one more thing to take to heart. But most of all, take care.
Trying to say that you don't feel like it?
I'm trying to say it was done last week, and there's no point doing it again.
If it's as you say it is, then you're probably right. And I'm glad you weren't afraid to help.
Well, I was afraid, but doing all of this work struck me as even worse. You know, sir, I'm not afraid of work, but it has to make sense.
Glad to hear it. So go and do something sensible.
God be with you.
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the...
Of course I do. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides my spices. My soup goes sour.
Oh, that sounds...
It's about time. Do you have any idea how scared people... Oh, I hear, but nobody tells you that.
Where should I start looking?
They must be coming from the other side.
Bertha told me the demons...
Oh, of course. That old crap I always knew.
Let me guess. I'm gonna have to go around 5.
9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground, and that creates a...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Anyway, together they form the...
Don't worry. Hopefully I...
if I were you, I'd do it during the...
The devil never...
And the old house. The sooner you get rid of... Take care, then.
The Lord be with you.
That should do it.
What was that murmur?
You're not permitted to be here. Give up.
All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Now I'll show you. You can't say you weren't warned. You'll pay up and show...
Oh, please. This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh,
It doesn't matter what your relatives are like.
Precisely. When it comes to land and money, you can only rely on yourself.
I had an unpleasant confrontation of my own the other day. Luckily, the matter resolved itself, more or less.
And may I ask how?
I quite simply threatened my nephew I'd sign my half of the forest over to the monastery if we couldn't agree on a price. As soon as he heard that, he was as a man.
That was smart of you. I'd rather cut off my hand than get to a legal...
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
I apologize.
When's the
That
last
should
time
do
you
it.
bathed?
At Christmas? Washing more would be a vanity.
Be that as it may, my nose would surely appreciate it. Is it really decent for a woman to stink like that?
What if the water makes me sick?
Why would it make you sick? That's just silly superstition. Here's some money. Now be so kind as to run along to the bathhouse.
I hear there are demons causing trouble at the castle again.
Again? Is anyone sprinkling yet?
Me.
That's the only thing that works.
What do you think of all this?
Occasionally, I hear the servants, even Gregory the Great, Gregory of Tours, Caesarea, the devil, as the enemy of both. How do you imagine the fall?
Like the sort of mud that's...
An interest. I usually hear some... Anything else?
What kind of tasks do you do?
Rare ones, lad. His lordship spends little time at Trotsky. As the royal chamberlain, he has to be in Prague most of the time.
Why does Sir Otto have to be in Prague so often?
Because that's the seat of the royal court, and our lord is one of the highest royal officials. Praga caput regni, young man. Prague is the heart of the kingdom. All the... If you want to be somebody, or to Moravia, to that traitor Jobst of Luxembourg.
Excuse me, but why do you consider
And what else should I call a person?
But now he's fighting for King Wenceslas, isn't he?
Jobst has changed sides so often it's impossible. But, to give him... Wenceslas wasn't even able to hold on to the Imperial... Yes, indeed. One day, that bloody he might even become...
What does the Royal Chamberlain...
I understand, lad.
Yeah, exactly.
Sir Otto von Burgo is the Royal Chamberlain. Subcamerarius, in Latin. He's one of the... He manages the royal towns and monasteries, approves...
Why doesn't Lord von Burgov free our King Wenceslas from captivity in Vienna? He's powerful enough for that, isn't he?
It's politics.
I understand. Why did they take our king captive? And why did the Czech lords let Sigismund spread...
That's complicated. Back during the reign of... And when young Wenceslas came to the throne, that's why he surrounded himself with...
I reckon the high nobility didn't like that, eh?
You're damn right they didn't. They conspired against that, started a protracted war, dragging the king's cousins, Prokop and Jobst of Luxembourg. But King Wenceslas was stubborn, unyielding, and he preferred to run away from politics. It was only a matter of time before the lords conspired with his brother, the Hungarian King Sigismund. A year ago, they got together and captured Wenceslas in Prague, and Sigismund had the royal castles occupied by his allies. They secretly took the king to Vienna, where his brother is still holding him firmly under lock and key.
So von Burgov and the others want Sigismund to be king?
Not at all. Soon they discovered they'd miscalculated, and that Sigismund wanted the whole country for himself. And now, they can't agree on what to do about it. I think that's why Lord von Burkhoff received your message. He's trying to find new allies among the lower nobility.
Who are among Wenceslas's opponents?
Who do you think? All the nobles in the League of Lords, of course. The most powerful are Henry of Rosenberg, Henry of Hraditz, Boresh of Riesenberg, Bohuslav of Schwamberg, and our Sir Otto von Burghoff, too, so far.
But we serve Sahanis of Lipa and Radzig Kobyla.
Exactly. They're representatives of the lower nobility, who always stood faithfully by Wenceslas because he handed out royal positions to them.
Ah, damn politics.
On the contrary, boy. It's only thanks to politics that von Burghoff didn't send you two to the gallows straight away.
I heard some interesting books from Prague have arrived at the castle. There's one I'd like to borrow. An alchemist's cookbook. A sand-coloured cover, embossed.
Yes, several rare and astonishing books have arrived from Prague. But why are you interested in an alchemist's cookbook, of all things?
I've heard there are some interesting ideas in it. Every alchemist is in dogged pursuit of wisdom, especially those from Prague.
Perhaps you know more about that book than I do. Well, I'll have to disappoint you. Lord Nickvard Libak helped me sort the new books at the time, and the one you're looking for caught his attention. He left with it before I could even discover what it's about. All I remember is the author's initials, B.B. I'm fairly benevolent when it comes to lending books, and I appreciate Nickvard's help, but he's had it borrowed for an excessive amount of time now. I'd like to ask him to return it, but he's been avoiding me.
I'll have a talk with Nickvard and find out what the problem is.
You think I haven't tried? But since you've already offered to address this pressing situation, listen to what I've learned. It seems Nickvard lost the book. I've warned him repeatedly not to carry borrowed books around, but Nickvard is old and stubborn.
It's still just a book.
You say that? To a scribe?
I thought there were more precious things. Like a human life.
We could have a long discussion comparing the value of a Takovite peasant's life with, say, a treatise on physics by Hildegard von Bingen. But I digress. As I said, Nickvard is intentionally avoiding me. But I've made headway. I've managed to find 3 people who've spoken to him recently. Bertha, the cook, Regina, the maid, and Hirsch, the hand.
For a nobleman, Nickvard is quite wary of his own kind, speaking only to servants.
I'm surprised that he's ever spoken to anyone but myself. Nickvard is a loner, now that he's decided to leave his shell. But I'm afraid that's all I've managed to find out. Since Lord von Berkove's arrival, I've been preoccupied with other matters.
I thought you had the book on you.
That's a pity. Yeah, I'll just have to hope Nickvard's conscience will catch up with him and he'll come by himself. Continue investigating. I might have time for that once the papal schism is over.
About that lot.
Please tell me you...
First, I need to...
Didn't you say you...
Well...
Ah, what...
That's everything I needed. I'd like to...
What are you interested...
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested...
Can you tell me what's been happening in the world?
All right, then.
Good day.
I hope I'm doing this right. Do you know where I can find Nickvard?
Erazim is suddenly interested in Nickvard and me, but when I need him to read something for me, he never... I'm sorry.
I was asking about Nickvard.
Aye, I heard.
I can.
In that case, would you mind...
Show me. Dear Mistress of the Chambers. What is it?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to get messages from someone else. Say, Lord Capon. Ah, never mind. Read on. Though I reckon it interests you more than me.
Persevere. We shall soon escape the dungeon of those two women. Cursed fate, however, has placed an obstacle in my way. The heat of the Lightbringer's potion is working, and I can feel my insides being reborn. But when the last remnants of old age left my body, something else was washed away with them.
How much longer is it?
Not much. My damn clumsiness has sent all of the Lightbringer's secrets into the void, but fear not, I shall get them back. May this be the first task on the road to your liberation. That's it.
Beautiful.
True enough. Nick Vard has a flair for the dramatic.
My, that's Liebach for you.
But what does it mean? Can you explain any of it to me?
Lord Liebach has taken a liking to me. I suggested to him it wasn't proper for a noble to have an affair with a maid. But he thought I meant he was too old, but then he found what he calls the Lightbringer's Potion Book. So I suppose it worked.
I know the book he's talking about, but what does he mean, into the void?
Look, can we stop talking about...
I need help.
No!
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. I hope I'm doing this right.
Huh? What the... Wait, I'll go and see what's making that noise. I heard it coming from here. Fuck it.
That should do it.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak then.
We've confirmed the information about Nebakov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your men throughout the region.
And us as well.
We will take care of them soon.
So here you are. Now I've got you. Surrender at once.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is with them.
Ah. That man in black armor, yes? I remember you mentioned him.
Precisely. Black armor. As black as his soul.
I understand you don't like him. That he's only one man. I'm more interested in that pack as a whole.
Last chance, you scoundrel.
Your suspicions about the folk in the region haven't proved true. It seems the bandits are working on their own.
That is quite odd. Why would young Semin leave his own wedding? Moreover, right before the ambush. Something seems fishy to me.
It's all a bit peculiar. It should be looked into.
Precisely. We should put the squeeze on young Samin.
Yes, we shall.
That's all we found out.
I must say, you got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. Hashek, get your men ready. You will go to Semin and learn the truth.
You can count on it, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time. Huh?
Punishment by the book.
Mercy!
My
I surrender!
We know how to deal with thieves like you. You'll return what you
It was you. Keep your hand on your purse around here.
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility for this.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Piss on that fucking thief's head.
I'm not afraid of work, but it has to make sense.
Glad to hear it. So go and do something sensible.
these furry mutts.
Look what I have for you.
Here, mutt.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Christ! Pardon me.
Back to hell with you.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
I apologize.
Back to hell with you.
What was that shriek? Chill down my spine. What was that?
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
That should do it.
Is this how they clean floors around here now? God be with you. What's that you're taking over there? Stealing, huh? Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
They won't be getting past this. won't be getting past this.
Ave Maria.
That's it.
Can't get any better than this.
That's a good one.
Someone ought to give you the cane for your
Help! Help me! Folks, help! For God's sake, help!
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got you. You've been loitering around it. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of... You'll pay a fine. And if...
Let's have a look at that, ne'er-do-well.
All right, I'll pay.
Now, let's have a look at...
Take a look then.
What
Good.
times are these?
You don't... In that case, and in...
Nice.
Back off! Get out of my sight!
I apologize.
Praise be to God, my friend.
What do we have here?
Greetings, sir.
Huh? What was that? I heard it here.
Did I imagine it?
Fuck it.
Hmm? I heard it coming from here. Did I imagine it?
The Chamberlain mentioned you've seen demons at the castle.
You're damn right I did. What do you know?
According to the cooks.
I'm sure at least half a dozen if the Chamberlain didn't...
Of course he told me.
I'm glad to give those demons...
Tell me what you...
You know the guardhouse with the little arena? Inside, I mean, on the place. I've seen... I'd start the...
All right.
Good day. Greetings to you too. Good to see you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining. No.
Privies for the guards. Did he make a mistake? Or is he just messing with me? Did you hear?
Damn it! If they weren't before, you surely just summoned them here yourself.
What? How?
Every time you say the word demon, some words just shouldn't be used.
You just used it yourself.
Kurva!
A demon!
Stop it, you madman! I'm deadly serious. You have no idea what you're messing with. They really worked me over when I was little.
All right, I'll shut up.
About time.
You must have been wrong about those demons. The place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad.
So where should I start looking for those demons?
I was actually going to send you to the palace. It's upstairs. I hear a mysterious story. It must...
All right, then.
I'm sorry.
Oh, great. Another shitter. The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me and my befo...
You're just messing with me. People are scared, rumours are spreading, and you're sending me from one privy to another.
It was just a little misunderstanding.
I don't have time for your stupid jokes.
Suit yourself. But don't be surprised when...
I'm sorry.
You can help me then. I need you to take a letter to someone.
Ah. Well, I suppose I can do that. What's in the letter?
It doesn't matter. All you need to know is who to deliver it to.
Yes, Mom.
Come and see me in an hour.
Be careful you don't eat them out of house and home. Take care.
Are you going to bake bread today?
I don't know yet. I'll have to see.
Pissing down again.
I'm sorry.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I've still got chills down my spine thinking about those screams.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, Lord of Berlin, Royal Chamberlain of the Kingdom of Bohemia, Chairman of the Provincial Court, Member of the Crown Council, Magistrate of the Peace, Burgrave of Prague, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but even so, the demons should leave you alone. I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this month is fixing the stairs, the sedilia, and checking all the chimneys.
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle like this. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely about the castle. You are hereby stripped of that privilege. Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, nor did they cut into our profits, you deserve a reward. Take care, Henry.
doggy.
I'm at your service, sir. Good doggy, good boy.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here. Come to the hall, so...
We interrogate... I bring news from the torture chamber.
We will not talk about that here.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
I think you'll find some of it useful, sir.
Speak, then.
We've confirmed the information about Nebokov. The bandits are holed up there. The ones who've been ambushing your...
And us, as well.
We will take...
The prisoner... Precisely.
I understand.
Your suspicion...
That is... Why would the... Something...
It might have been nothing. It could have been anything. Maybe Older just wanted a breath of fresh air before jumping under the covers with his bride.
A youthful lack... a lack of confidence, sir.
Ah. I have never suffered from that. But I have heard of such things. That is plausible. Very well.
That's all we found out.
I must say... You got quite a lot out of him. Certainly more than your men managed, Hashek.
But sir, they...
In any event, the die has been cast. We will wait until my vassals in the vicinity muster up, and then march on Nebakov.
Certainly, sir.
And, sir, before that, could we discuss that matter of ours?
Ah. Soon I shall throw a feast, so we can discuss the plan of attack with the other lords. Of course, you shall be my guests. But now, go and rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Yes, sir. Very well, sir. Henry, come for...
Once more, then. Careful.
Greetings. Do you need...
My respect.
No. What do you need, sir? What would you like?
Would you repair a...
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
At the mill?
Yeah, the place by the Zheherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
You could say that.
Here you go.
They found
Take
a
it.
dead body stuck in the wheel on Sunday. You're kidding. Who was it? Some vagabond.
At your service, sir.
G'day, g'day.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
I'm sorry.
Good afternoon.
I'm looking for Nick Vard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Hey, Nick. I mean, Lord Libac. I almost forgot about him. I suppose his task wasn't so pressing, hmm?
What do you mean, forgot?
Nick Libac, that is, entrusted me with a He's a castle lord, but then I heard what another castle lord was planning. He says there's a war on.
I need to know more about what Nick...
No.
I understand, sure.
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long and very good one to help me deal with other spies. If you bring it to me, I'll know you're not an enemy. Forge one, buy one, maybe from one of the guards at the training ground or...
Steal a sword?
Not a spy who wants to help von Bergoff's most loyal spy servant. Once I get a sword...
Listen, Hirsch.
Don't try any word games on me. Deeds talk loud.
I'll think of a way...
You're not permitted to be
I'm not
here.
going anywhere
Halt!
with you. What have I been looking for there anyway?
Easy now. I surrender. You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up and. All right. Now show me what.
All right.
Well. This is obvious. All right. That, but I don't want to.
Careful. God bless.
I'm looking...
Hey, I suppose...
What do you mean?
Nick, he's a but then he said...
I need to know more...
No.
What are you blathering?
Von Bergoff's. I told him, watch out, you're a spy.
I'm not.
Ha! That's why you have the side that Nick Vard's on. Just so you know.
I'd like to.
Hold your...
Tell me what you...
A sword.
Sword? What sword?
A long, and if you bring it to me, forge one, maybe from one of the guards.
Steal a sword?
Not a spy who... My servant. Once I get a...
You wanted a sword?
I don't want an invisible sword.
I'll gladly...
Only spy... Unless then I'd believe...
I'll be happy. Here you go.
What the hell am I going to do with this?
So then.
Oh.
So.
Nickvard asked me to do something for him. Either way, Nick looked troubled and not very... And I told him I would. At least I could show. Then Nickvard clutched his...
That's all?
Aye. I'll be going into...
I'll tell him.
Did it go? I went to see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding. Bollocks, a misunderstanding. You made a fool of yourself, more like. What am I supposed to do then? You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you. Oh, aye, priest. How could I have forgotten about him? Maybe because I don't think he'll be able to solve my problem. Heartfelt prayer. Saved entire masses of Jews. And Jonah from the whale. Don't tell me.
You're always welcome in here. That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Good afternoon.
Bertha, instead of devils, I need your help now with Nickvard. The scribe told me you might know something about him.
Well, I brewed him another phial of medicine. I told him to stop by for another one.
Did he say where he was headed?
I can't say.
Oh, come now. Nickvard I need to find it.
I remember the recipes by heart. And Lord
Well, if a nobleman seeks...
I suppose Lord Libac wouldn't mind.
Of course.
So many groschen. I promise I'll split it with...
But now tell me, what's the medicine for?
Well, it's a common potion for a bellyache. Just better tasting. It helps your meals go down easier and come out slower the other end. In that regard, Lord, everything came out much too quickly.
Just say it. He shot himself.
It was in the privy down below the crone, by the training ground below the guardhouse. I helped him clean his hose and made him the medicine, and I promised that I wouldn't say anything. Lord Libac is quite particular about the impression he made. That's why he didn't use the privy near the maids' quarters, though it's closer to his chamber, but to the arena. But this time...
Is that all?
What else is there to say? It happens to the best of us. I must say, he did look as if the fate of the...
I don't know if this is going to do me any good.
Well,
Thanks anyway.
Greetings.
Have a bullock. And you wouldn't lend me yours on any other day.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
They were rounded and didn't have any numbers on.
Who are you, Sir Knight?
Das sind mir ja schon zwei. I'm neither a knight, I am the custodian of the...
And what does...
Die sind nicht der Rede wert.
So you have a farm?
Oh ja, the harvest hasn't been too...
What are you doing here?
Ist das nicht... Sir Otto has bandits in his domain.
Aye.
Ein schreckliches... I've heard they are damn clever. Not like the... But I have experience...
Has to be me standing over the body. What a...
You must be Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch.
Where's that damned gravedigger? Another senseless death. What? Stop that! You can't treat the dead like that!
Enough!
Are you out of your mind? No! You have...
Once we get that dealt...
Come now.
Oh, Where's that damned gravedigger? Another senseless death. Has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day. Where's that damned gravedigger? You have a...
You must be Nick Vard, eh?
Has to be me standing over the body.
Poor
What a
wretch.
fucking day. My humble respects. Another senseless death. Where's that damned gravedigger? You have a kind master, eh?
How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle?
Has to be me standing over the body. What a fucking day. Another senseless death. Where's that damned gravedigger? Has to be me standing over the boy. What a fucking day. Another senseless death. Where's that damned gravedigger? Has to be me standing over the boy. What a fucking day. Another senseless death. Where's that damned gravedigger? Has to be me standing over the boy. What a fucking day. Another senseless death. Where's that damn gravedigger?
Quick!
What does it look like? Well, it looks to me that
God be with you.
You're
Keep
just
the peace
scribbling
and we'll stay
nonsense.
friends. They're called letters, and that's exactly what I'm paid to do.
Oh, well, carry on then. You dare to show your face to me after what you did at my daughter's wedding?
I apologise. I'm so sorry I ruined the wedding like that.
So you should be. And you should apologise to my daughter Agnes too. The poor girl's been down since the wedding. And it's all your fault.
What's new in the...
I was just visiting. He said he found more.
I've seen that.
That we found. I've been digging. And that's about...
That sounds interesting.
What would you like?
Show me.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
Well, I suppose you're right. Oh, well, I'm a fool.
Come here! Sit and bark.
Hey, go away.
God bless.
Good day to you. Oh well, now just this.
Here you go. Take it.
Why is this all sticky?
You have a master, hey, doggy?
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
God bless you.
You silly doggy.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Just
One
a moment.
beer, please. Sit and bark.
What's that? Don't you dare piss on something. Get out! Aye, that's right. Just go away.
You silly doggy.
Why is this sticky?
Greetings.
God bless you. How come you weren't in church on Sunday?
I wasn't feeling well.
Not feeling well, eh? You got drunk again, didn't you?
No, of course not. I was feeling under the weather in the evening, and the next morning I just couldn't get up.
By the weather, do you mean that old ball and chain of yours? If I was under her, I reckon I wouldn't be able to get up either.
Hey, that's enough of that.
You do remember the promise we made, don't you?
It was one mass. I hardly reckon I'll face damnation for that.
You promised that if we can't be together here on Earth, we'd be together
same to
after
you.
death.
I'm telling you, it was just one mass.
You don't care about us at all. Why did you marry that old battle axe anyway? We could have been together in this life too.
Don't even start. We've been over this 100 times.
You'll go to confession and donate some money to the church. Got that? Or I'll end up in the kingdom of heaven by myself and on the shelf. I'll be right
All right,
with you.
I will, but I've got to go now.
Heel.
If my wife saw us, I'd be in deep shit.
All right. How about a kiss there now?
Sit and bark.
What about my marriage vows? The Lord saw us.
God be with
Is that you?
Never mind then.
Huh? Clear off, you mutt! Get out! Somebody ought to grab it by the scruff of the neck.
wedding last night?
I wasn't. Did I miss something?
You did indeed. Svatya was telling us how Wojtek started a fight at the Semine wedding.
Wojtek? That half.
You have a kind master, eh,
I heard he
doggy?
got as drunk as a lord and started a brawl with somebody.
Aha. Only I heard it was someone else what started it.
That's what I thought too. Wojtek and two other blokes was...
God, these furry mutts.
What the?
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Greetings to you.
Tell me then. What did he give you for?
Sure, I tell you, you got me in.
That's crazy loss. Why would I
You
give him
silly
that much
doggy.
anyway?
What can you do?
Aye, coming right up.
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Again? That's what you said last week. And the one before that.
It's good fun.
You won.
And what can I get for you?
Hail Mary.
That's the way. It's bloody well done.
Certainly. Have.
God bless you.
Here it comes.
God be with you.
Same to you.
With you, neighbor.
Same to you.
Pakuta. Kind path.
God be with you, my friend.
Good day.
He come to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate. You at the tavern last night?
I wasn't. Did I miss something?
You did indeed. Svatja was telling us how Wojtek started a fight at the I thought too. Wojtek and two other blokes was taken to Trotsky in shackles. Svatja said he knew them, and that they turned out to be two.
Have you heard?
Oh, well.
Roman's body was found buried in the woods.
I heard. Murder it was. But you know the worst thing about it?
What?
He was eaten by pigs. Ripped to pieces he was.
Hey, dear.
God be with you.
Heel!
go, you pooch.
Glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Hold up. Am I supposed to open my mouth and wait for it to rain?
Are you being cautious?
Greetings. What brings you?
I'd like to play dice.
What game would you like to play?
Nice, as it should be.
Let's
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win.
Even a fool gets lucky sometimes.
These ones here. Damn it!
Something like this
They're
happened to me
yours,
back in
though.
'98. But that was different.
Well, maybe I'd do the same.
You can do it. Keep it up. Is
Finished.
that how you
Your
play
turn.
dice where you come from? They're not going to believe me when I tell them back home.
Think I'll help
You might even win with that.
These ones here.
That's what I'm
Kurwa!
talking about, damn it.
Bloody dice.
That's how you have to play.
You must have a lucky
That was
horseshoe up your
good.
ass.
It has to
Next
work out
time I'll be
sometime.
more careful around you. Why did I even wager it?
God be with. They'll surely fall my.
What game would you...
Let's play beggars.
Let's play...
Come on then, show us what you can do, unless you're playing for the first time. These ones here. Oh, come on! My God, what
I
a
knew it'd
fuck
be
up
good.
again!
I said as much.
Praise God.
Greetings.
Good day.